Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me in my Hobonichi cousin, and this one is very special because I'm using our anniversary exclusive kit. This year's theme is Wild West Winston. So in case you didn't know, my shop turned 9 years old on August the 17th, and the day this video goes up, which should be August 22nd, we are starting our 9-year anniversary sale. So today the 22nd, tomorrow the 23rd, and Sunday the 24th, our entire shop is 25% off, no minimum, no coupon code needed. We have tons of new releases, extra freebies, and this exclusive kit in the shop. So definitely check it out if you are interested. I am super excited to plan with this kit. I'm not planning my actual anniversary week, but that's okay. It's still gonna look really cute. So I have the Hobonichi cousin-sized Wild West Winston kit right here. I think it is so cute, and I love the color scheme. And for this kit, I did make an extra set of 4 full boxes for the Hobonichi cousin. These are only available again during the sale event, so get them while you can, and I'm testing out the extra 4 full boxes. If they sell well, I might add these to the other kits in the shop. We shall see. Then I have the Wild West Winston bullet journal set with some watercolor swatches and large deco. I also have this freebie. This is one of our tiered freebies from the sale. This one's actually going out with all orders, so no matter what size order you place or when you place it, you will get this freebie. I just wanted to pull it in to have some extra deco. I also pulled in these 2 brown washi tapes that I thought might match pretty well, just in case I have extra space. And then for my pens, I have my TWSBI Eco Fine Nib to write on the planner paper, and my all-time favorite pen, my Zebra Sarasa Grand in the gold barrel to write on sticker paper. So everything I mentioned, my planner, my pens, my sticker shop, any other shops, will be linked in the description bar down below in case you want to know where anything is from. And now I think we can start memory planning the week. So let's go with the date covers and just start getting that stuff down, and then I'll do some decorating. And while I put down the date covers, I want to ask how many of y'all have been around for multiple anniversary sales? Because I have some of y'all that have been shopping with me for 5, 6, 7 years, maybe even more. And of course, we do this anniversary event every year, except the first year, I think I had a sale, but I didn't do anything really big because my shop was still new, I was in college, and it just wasn't even on my mind to do a big event. But definitely after that, I started doing the themed kits, exclusive kits. I love doing those, especially since they tend to be a little bit out there, I guess. They're things that I want to draw, but I wouldn't put in the shop because I just don't think they would sell super well. But it's just so fun to be a little bit more creative and do something unusual. I know our first anniversary kit was the Outer Space Astronaut Winston one, which again, I like that stuff, but it's not something that's crazy popular, I feel like. We also did Safari Winston one year. We've had Under the Sea Winston, just tons of different stuff. It's really fun to look back on all the designs. If you have been around for multiple sales, I'd love to hear what your favorite theme was. Okay, there's my date covers. Let's do the washies. As I mentioned earlier, I love this color scheme with the neutrals and then the big bright pop of blue. I think it's so pretty and very different from my normal color schemes. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but if you want all the details on all of our new releases and the freebies and stuff, then go check the video right before this one on my channel. All that info will be in there. Okay. Last washi strip. And now I'm gonna put down the weekend banner. and then start with the full boxes. I am not sure what I'm gonna do with so many full boxes. I don't usually have that many. So there's our main ones. Here's our extras. I think I'm going to put the quote box in the top corner. And then I definitely want to alternate the colors, so I'll go with this kind of tan color next. And then a blue one. And then the sort of cream colored box up at the top. And then we'll do the kind of grayish taupish color again. The little sheriff badge. And then in blue. And then the horseshoes. This is reminding me so much of when I used to plan in an Erin Condren. I planned that way for so long, and I would always use 8 full boxes, 1 on every day. Okay, there's that. And then we have our watercolor swatches and large deco. So I think I want to go ahead and put the swatches down. I want one on Tuesday morning because that was my friend's birthday. Stack that right there. And then maybe one on, oh, I need to put one on Friday night. But I think I'm actually gonna layer it into Saturday because I'm gonna be marking the same thing twice. Oops. And then I do think I want one on Wednesday afternoon-ish, but I'll have to trim it, which isn't a huge problem. I just want to make sure that I trim it right. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I think I'm gonna put this blue one on the weekend like that. Okay, and let's see. I would like to use the large deco. There's one piece, and this one I'll save in case I have any gaps in my spread. So now I can do now I can do my sidebar. I'm gonna put down my Bible verse for the week. This week it was Psalm 79 verse 9, and then I'll put down my happy memory Winston. So I will be right back. I just somehow sloshed ink on myself. Thankfully it didn't get on my planner. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, I got my sidebar done. It's a little full, but we have room for a couple of memories down here. So let me zoom you in and we'll start memory planning the week. Beginning with Monday, I'm going to mark my workout. And I think for this actually, I'm going to use one of our new weightlifting Winstons. These are new for the anniversary sale. This is my first time using them in my planner, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna put one of him down right there. And then after that, I worked on anniversary designs for most of the day. I'm going to put down, I think, this blue half box for that. And also the blue flag from the kit. And then just to spice it up, I think I'm going to add a little bit of deco. Maybe a cactus and a little cowboy boot. How about that? Okay, now let's grab a work sticker. I'll go with this one from Happy Daya. After work, I went for a walk, so let's mark that. I'm going to use one of our very popular Smiling Sun stickers. Ashley made tacos for dinner. I'm going to mark that as well. And I think I'll use this little taco sticker from Very Cute Designs. Okay, and the last thing I want to mark is that I finished reading this book called Miracles of the Namiya General Store. And this was my first book by this author, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name because I'll probably just butcher it, but I will put a picture of the book cover on the screen right here. So this was my first book by this author, and I was so torn on how I felt about this book. I didn't actually rate it because it was a book with, really it was 5 short stories mixed together, but they all interconnected, you know? My problem was I really only liked the first and last one, but in order to understand the beginning of the book to the end, you have to have all that stuff in the middle. So I don't know, I never ended up putting a star rating. How do y'all rate books like that? Or do y'all read short stories? I don't normally, but I read this one and it was just very interesting. So I'm gonna put down a Winston holding a book sticker to mark finishing the book. And I'm also going to use a sticker from our NPC reading bucket list. We did have some dual timeline elements. There were some epistolary elements. I guess I'll use that one. Why not? And I want to put this on a label if I can. So let's see if I can squeeze it in. If I put this here. Okay, yeah, just enough space right there. And it had a really long title, so I can't fit all that in, but I will abbreviate. Miracles of the Namiya General Store. Okay, there we go. So Tuesday was my friend's birthday, as I mentioned already. I'm going to grab a celebration type sticker for that. I think I'll use this one from Sticker Fever. It's very cute. And it's a little bit bigger, so it fits nicely on this swatch. birthday is marked. Next, I want to mark that we had so much rain on this day. And I do have quite a few rain stickers to choose from. I think I'm going to use this one from Happy Daya. Under that, I'm going to mark my workout and try to use a different sticker for this day. I'll go with these headphones from Bubba Bear Studios. Lately, I've been really into listening to cozy mystery audiobooks while I'm at the gym. After the gym, I needed to do my weekly budget. I'm going to put that on this scallop label from the kit and pair it with this Payday Winston, which of course is from my shop. Next up, I'm going to mark that I did my final anniversary designs on this day. And I think I'm going to put that on a half box as well, maybe with a kind of happy / celebratory sticker, because I was very excited to have all that done. I'll use this Excited Bear sticker, which is from a shop that is closed now. That half box is so beyond crooked, actually, though. Ugh, okay. My poor page. I also needed to start formatting some sheets this day. I'm gonna just put that on a little dot sticker. It's not hugely exciting, but it is important. Okay, and then I did bake a spiced peach cheesecake on this day, so I definitely want to mark that. I wish I had a peach sticker, but I do not. So I kind of want to use a pumpkin sticker because fall's coming up and these are so cute, but I just can't. I can't do it. I will, though, use this really cute baking sticker from Happy Daya. And I have just enough space to mark that I started reading The Two Towers on this day, which is the second book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I'm currently rereading, and it is seriously so good. I'm so glad I decided to do a reread. Going to mark that with this Glasses Winston. And that will take us to Wednesday. So it was still raining on this day. I'm going to mark that on a little blue label, I think. Right there. And under that, I'll mark my workout in just a second. For the rain sticker though, I'm gonna go with this one from Hubman and Chub Girl. And then for my workout, let's see, I think I'll do this treadmill sticker from Happy Daya. All right, there's that. On this day, I worked on orders. So we need another work sticker. I'm gonna go with this one, which is also from Happy Daya. I had to do some smaller work tasks, including more formatting and then backing up my files. So I'm gonna put down a couple little dots from the kit. I also had to go to the post office, but I don't think I can fit that in. I don't think I can fit 3 dots in this little space, I mean, so we'll just go with 2. All right, I put down this watercolor swatch to mark going to visit my grandma. So let's grab a sticker for that. I'll use this Grandma Winstina sticker from my shop. Kind of a lot of empty space right here. So I'm gonna add in another cactus and this little horseshoe just to take up a little more space. And at the bottom of the day, I just did some more reading. So let's mark that. Or I kind of actually want to use this washi. Would it look okay though? I think it's okay. Let's put down some washi. All right, over to Thursday. So this day I just worked a lot, so I don't have a ton of fun stuff to mark. I'll start off marking my workout, I think. I'll use this little Hydrate Winston. Oh, y'all couldn't even see that. I'm sorry. After that, I needed to film a plan with me, which I think I'll put on a half box because I want to use a sparkly one. And grab a filming sticker. Actually, I'm going to use a Hobonichi cousin doodle since that's the planner that I film with. Of course, after filming that, I wanted to edit it and get it uploaded. I'll mark that with this blue laptop Winston right there. Is he down crooked? I think he is. That's a little bit better. After that, I needed to design the graphics for the anniversary sale. So I think I'm going to put down a little asterisk Winston icon from the kit. Okay. And then I went for a walk and I did some reading. So how are we going to fill up all this space? We'll get to it when we get to it. Let's mark that walk first. And it was a rainy walk because, believe it or not, it was still raining on this day. So I think I'll use another rain sticker from Hubman and Chub Girl. And then for reading, I think I'll put down this cream colored label. Oh, I have an idea. I'll put it down a little bit lower. And then I'm going to grab one of our new Winston reading on his tummy stickers and put that down. These just came out for the sale, so that's why I say they're new. Layer him on top like this, and then write in reading time. And I remember feeling pretty burnt out on this day and just not having a lot of energy. So I think now is a good time to pull in another new sticker for the sale, which is the Running on Empty Winstons. Grab one of those, put him right here. And I was definitely ready for the weekend. So let's mark that. All right, up to Friday. As usual, I like to start off by marking Friday. But we run into a slight issue because I don't have any stickers on my Made It to Friday sheet that match. So we'll skip it this week. Hopefully next week I remember to print and cut myself a sheet of those. In the meantime, I can mark my workout and then my typical Friday cleaning. For the workout today, I'm going to grab another weightlifting Winston and maybe put him on a label. And then for cleaning, This isn't an exact cleaning sticker, but I have these declutter stickers from Stick with the Plan Co, and I really want to use one, so I'm going to put that right there. Moving right on down. So I wanted to remember to post a sneak peek on Instagram on this day. And I do have a little Instagram icon from the kit. I've been so bad about posting on Instagram lately, but just haven't really been in the mood to use social media. After that, I spent the rest of the day printing and cutting stock. So I'm going to put down this half box. And a work sticker. I think I'm going to use, I know which one I'm going to use actually. This Dead from Working Girl sticker from Happy Day, because I enjoyed all the, getting together stuff for the anniversary sale, but I was definitely feeling a little crunched on this day. So print and cut stock, I just like to abbreviate that. So down here on this swatch, I'm going to mark watching the United States Gymnastics Championships. And above that, I think I'm gonna mark that I made dinner. And I should have a little bit of extra room. Let's see. For cooking, I think I'll use this really funny cooking sticker from Paper and Milk. I didn't actually set anything on fire this day, thankfully, but the sticker is just really adorable. Beneath that, I'm going to mark that I took a bath. I'm going to use this little sloth sticker from Sweet Ava's Paper, paired with a bath night script from the same shop. Different sheets, but same shop. And then I need a TV sticker to mark watching the gymnastics championships. I use this little TV doodle from my shop. Writing got a little funky at the end there, but it's okay. Now up here, I put down this sticker to mark sleeping in. So I'm just gonna layer one sleep in sticker on top of that. And I think I'm gonna use this adorable panda from Happy Day. And then on Saturday morning, I went for a walk. Which I think I'm gonna mark with one of our new walking Winston stickers. Right here. And then after I got back from that, Ashley and I went thrifting, which is always a good time. You just never know what you're gonna find. Especially Ashley, she has the best luck at thrift stores. So I'm gonna mark that with this Shopping Winston. After we got back from thrifting, I needed to do some laundry, and I also wanted to put on a hair mask. I still don't have hair mask stickers. Maybe I should. I'm sure I could find some from some shop, or I could just make some for my own. For now though, I'm gonna put down this little rectangular label and another one of our icons from the kit. And I already have watching the gymnastics championships marked. So that finishes up that day. So I already have sleeping in up here. I went to get groceries, which I think I want to put on a label for some reason. I just feel like doing that. Right there. And we'll mark the grocery store with this little sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. I also had to wash my bedding this day, and I have another new sticker for that. I can finally show y'all all these since the anniversary sale is officially here. So I just have these little Winston changing his sheets stickers. I think I'll use the lighter blue one. And then the gymnastics championships continued into this day. This was the last day for the men, and then the men's world team was chosen. So I think I'm gonna put down a half box for that. Actually, I am not, because I don't want 3 boxes in a row right here. So I'll just get another little TV sticker. See if I can fit gymnastics in here. I'll just have to abbreviate. I'm not even going to try. In championships. And world team selection. Well, it was just the men who got the team selection. The women don't get selected until the end of September. But the men's team was selected this day, so I watched that as well. And then I started a new book this night. I will put that on a half box because I want to use the sparkly one. And then I'm going to use another Winston reading on his tummy. It's so cute. All right. And that is going to wrap up my week, so let me straighten up and zoom you out. So there we have it, my Wild West Winston week. Say that 5 times fast. This is so cute. I'm so glad I got to do this for the anniversary sale. And speaking of the anniversary sale, don't forget that this kit is exclusive to the anniversary sale, so if you want it, make sure you go grab it now. And even if you're not interested in this kit, we do have 25% off the entire shop, extra freebies, and lots of new releases, so go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye!